Hey, Barbie. Can I come to your house tonight?
Sure. I don't have anything big planned, just a giant blowout party with all the Barbies and planned choreography and a bespoke song. You should stop by.
So cool.
Congratulations on the movie. I really loved it. I thought it was hilarious and so unfiltered as well that it kept me wondering, how is it possible this movie even got made? Was it difficult?
I honestly don't know. I have a very, I am as surprised as anyone that they really let us do it this way. But I really think it was, a big part of it was Margot, who obviously was the star, but also a producer. She really got in front of it and said, this is the movie I want to make, and we're going to make it this way, and let's go. And I think that was a huge part of why they gave us so much trust.
Yeah, was she, Margot Robbie, an inspiration to write the character of Barbie?
Yes, well, I knew I was writing it for Margot because she had the rights, and the Warner Brothers had the rights, and they sort of came to me and said, do you want to do this? So when Noah Baumbach and I wrote the script, it was very much for Margot. And then we also wrote it for Ryan, even though I didn't know Ryan at all, but we just were like, it's Ryan Gosling, of course, it's him. And then we had to like call him and make him do it. But that I always knew I wanted it to be him.
Yeah, so as the writer and director, how do you find the right balance between portraying this empowering and inspiring Barbie and at the same time, dealing with the controversial legacy that the doll has, representing impossible female beauty standards?
Yeah, I mean, I think the thing that we wanted to do was exactly that, which is just sort of not deny how complicated she is and how sort of kind of like there's so many things about her that are like amazing and also like we shouldn't have done that, and I think that was what was part of that made it rich, was being able to be in all the thorniness and not sort of denying it.
So everybody seems to be having like the best time in the movie. The actors are like super committed to the roles.
Yeah.
So it can be wondering, is there any moment or line or dialogue in the film that was improvised that wasn't on the script and it just came on set?
Yes, there were a couple. I mean, I'm pretty serious about sticking to the script like that Noah and I wrote, because we're a little particular about words. But then, there were just moments that did spontaneously happen. I'd say, I think of like Kate McKinnon, who is so brilliant at improvising. She has a couple of things, and Will Ferrell has a couple of things, and but I mean, for the most part of it, it's all on the page.
As we mentioned, Ryan Gosling is amazing in the movie. He's a standout, and so are the Kens. Was it important for you that the Kens had, these storylines that they were evolving as well? They were like, had this journey as well as Barbie.
Yes, yeah, totally. I mean, and I also have to give credit where credit's due. Also, Ryan has a couple lines that are his. He's also very good at improvising. But yeah, I mean, the Kens, I don't know. I just always thought that the fact that the Kens were these kind of forgotten men, that they were like accessories to Barbie. I just thought that seemed hilarious, but also tragic. And I thought, well, that's an interesting story.
Yeah, and you use that to sort of talk about toxic masculinity and the patriarchy as well. So that's very interesting.
Yes, but also strangely in this reverso world, it's also about, Kens need their own kind of like I am woman, hear me roar moment for Kens. So it's a way to deal with all of it, but dealing with it in such an upside down world that you're never quite sure what belongs to what.
Yeah. So it's amazing how you made Barbie's journey so relatable. Like I relate to that journey as well. So, and to some extent glorious as well. So I was wondering, how do you see yourself in these two characters, and which one maybe represents the most, or you put the most in them from you?
Honestly, I put so much of myself in not just Barbie and Gloria, but I also in Ken and Sasha. I feel like that's the wonderful thing about being a writer and director, is that there's so many places that you are in the movie. And it's not even, you know, there's like literal things, which, you know, certainly are there, but there's also things that you can't, that no one would really know is you, but that feels like you. I mean, I would say actually, when the Kens have their like dream ballet, that's me in some very deep way. It's not like literally, I mean, obviously it's a dream ballet. It's not like autobiographical, but that's deeply my interest.